2 o'clock. Free time at the funny farm, everybody. And I suggest you spend it with me. It'll do you more good than watching the soaps. More good than Tuesday afternoon sing-along. More good than chair caning class. Chair caning. Where'd they think up that one? We're mentally ill, not blind. Hey, you ever think about how you got crazy? Or do you just imagine the little gears inside your brain somehow jump the track? I think about it a lot. That's one thing about being in this place. You get some time to think. And I'll tell you something, I believe that being crazy may be the final and perfect expression of the thing we've been trained for all our lives. Think of it this way. What's the one thing we say most? Come on, girlfriends, help me out. Right. I'm sorry. Whatever it is. Whoever's upset, it's something for you to apologize for. You drank the last Pepsi, or the dog peed on the rug, or your husband lost his keys, or your kid didn't get invited to someone's birthday party, or it rained, or it didn't. And you feel that you ought to say, I'm sorry. As a young woman in a pretty competitive school district, I constantly feel unseen or unappreciated in the work that I do, whether it be helping out a classmate or a group project. Acknowledgement isn't something I receive often. And while I'm not frustrated enough by this to be admitted into a mental facility, I can definitely understand what women like Teresa Barnes are going through. Working hard to please, but it never being enough. This is Sorry by Dori Appel. And what's everyone got to say to us when we're upset, huh? That's right. It's all in your head. If they upset you, you're too sensitive. It's all in your head. If they make you mad, they didn't mean anything. It's all in your head. If you get scared, there's nothing to be afraid of. It's all in your head. And the backaches, and night sweats, and stomach, and skin problems that don't ring the right bells on the medical testing machines, well, they're in your head too. And so now, we're crazy. And everything bothers us. And it's all in our heads. And we're really, really sorry. It's a sickness. Like any other sickness, Mrs. Barnes. There is nothing to be ashamed of. That's the social worker, who has, of course, read every humiliating detail of why you need to be here. No shame, no blame, and no reason to think anyone put you in here just to shut you up. The hospital's just a little timeout. Sure, why not? I put my kids in timeout sometimes when they're bad, and I tell them it's for their own good. You put the bad kid in the room and you say, you have to stay here until you can behave yourself. And then you lock the door. Stay right there, crazy lady, until you can remember how to be a lady. The job description's pinned on the back of the closed door. But somewhere out there, there's a bad little girl who isn't afraid of being left alone in that dark room. She'd just sit there. And then when her husband came, oh no, little girls don't have husbands, do they? Woe be to the one who does not emerge from the closed door remorseful, who will not say, sorry, when they finally let her out. They've got the evidence. Buckets of tears, meals not cooked, kids not cared for, husbands suffering from insufficient marital relations. Evidence. evidence, the groove worn thin in the mattress during the sleeping days, the varnish off the floor during non-sleeping, pacing nights, the razor blades, the empty bottle of pills. Sorry. I'm sorry. Love, honor, obey, and be sorry. You want to know why they locked me in here? Because I stopped being sorry. And I started getting, well, it was clear that I was not myself. A woman in her right mind doesn't scream like a banshee at the drop of a hat and break every dish in the kitchen cabinet and cut all the cords off the household appliances. My husband was annoyed, of course, but he worries about me. He wants me to get well, and the staff here are very encouraging. The first day that I was here, I was sitting on the bed, watching my sad-looking feet hanging down, and that nurse with the big, round, smiling face walked in with the lunch tray. She gave me an extra big smile as she set it down, and she said how I was gonna get back on my feet real soon. I knew what she meant. You're going to be cooking and cleaning and jumping to meet everyone's women demands before you've even caught your breath. The moment your insurance runs out, you're gone. After I threw the custard from the lunch tray in her face, I learned a new version of timeout. The quiet room. Nothing in it but a mattress on the floor. While I was in there, I thought about what I'd done. It wasn't nice. So I wrote sorry. On the wall, with my own crap, and then on the weekend, my husband, Sandy, came looking for some combination of miserable and guilty, and he told me how he and the kids missed me and wanted me home, and I really was sorry. I wasn't angry anymore, and I cried all the rest of the afternoon, and everyone here started being a lot nicer to me. When the doctor came in to see me, he told me how a lot of women these days are angry about their roles. Well, I said, maybe they've been given a stale one. He kept talking, of course, but I didn't listen. I was busy thinking about the quiet room when they locked me in there. Except this time, it wasn't just that mattress on the floor that it is. It was a little girl's room, all frilly, blue and white. A little girl is being sent to her room for being bad. She can't come out until she's sorry. They close the door, and as soon as they're gone, she hops off the bed so she can see just under it. She pulls out the blue organdy ruffle that matches the curtains and pillow shams her mommy and daddy got her, because she's their special little girl. And she picks it up from under there, and she pulls out a big, old axe. She runs her finger over the blade just to make sure it's sharp, and then smash! There go all the nice storybooks and the dollhouse with its tiny furniture. And smash! There goes the white painted dresser with her neatly folded clothes and bedposts off the bed. And smash! She chops down that closed door. And she bursts out free, and she says, I am not sorry. Not one bit. 3 hours just about up, isn't it? Thank you.